Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. So market was really flat and you know why. What is the reason? Tonight 11:30 p.m. US India time, there is a very important event which is going to be the Federal Reserve Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is going to come out and he is going to increase the interest rate. That's what I expect. That's what I told in our Telegram group also. By the way, we have a very vibrant Telegram group for which the link is on the description below. We discuss many things about stock market, trading strategies, so on and so forth. So if you want, you can join. Link is on the description below. Now, what is going to happen tomorrow? That is the main question or $1,000,000 question, right? Only three things can happen. Either he is going to decrease the interest rate, or it is going to be paused, or they are going to increase the interest rate. Now, if there is any surprise from Jerome Powell, that is going to jolt the market. Now, let's say, for example, they are decreasing the interest rate, which is very, very remote. That's what I can see. Even in his last meeting in Congress, where he presented in Congress, he was very hawkish and he told the chances of increasing the interest rate is going to be 50 basis point. But the increase of 50 basis point is also very remote. Why? The reason is SVB and most of the, I think, many banks have failed, started like it is falling apart. Signature Bank, SVB Bank, Silvergate Capital, and so on and so forth. So because of this banking issue, because of this banking turmoil, Federal Reserve may not increase the interest rate by 50 basis point as he indicated in the Congress. But what I think is there is an increase of at least 25 basis point in the cards. So pausing the interest rate or decreasing the interest rate is very, very remote. And looking at all other things, I think it is going to be at least 25 basis point. In fact, let me give you a fact. There was a survey in Wall Street Breakfast survey. In that, 70% of the people believed that Federal Reserve is going to increase the interest rate by 25 basis points. Balance 20% believed that Federal rate may pause the interest rate hike, and just 10% believe that still Federal Reserve may increase the interest rate by 50 basis point. Now, if they increase the interest rate by 50 basis point, it is going to jolt the market. You are going to see a big gap down. If they decrease, which is again I'm saying is remote, maybe market may gap up, and they are not going to pause it also. So pausing and decreasing is very, very remote. I believe they are going to increase the interest rate by 25 basis point. That is what I think. Beyond this, if you see what is happening beyond this, open interest wise also, you can see people are having quite large amount of call options return both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, which we will see. And also FIIs are still having huge quantity of short position in index futures. So we might see a downwards movement or downwards trajectory. I know you may not agree with me, but what I'm trying to say is I am giving my perspective, I am giving my outlook. I may go wrong, right? So things may change very quick. We really don't know what is going to happen tonight. So if you want to know, as I told you can join our Telegram group, right? And this is not if you see the charts all day long, from today morning all day long, markets were sideways. So intraday traders, if you are an intraday trader who is into short straddle, 920 short straddle, or 10 o'clock short straddle, whatever short straddle, you would have made money, no doubt about that. And even India VIX has dropped by 1.79%. That would have given you good money as an intraday trader. But we are not intraday traders, we are swing traders, we are positional traders. We have some position, we have some straddles also. We have 17,000 straddle, 17,200 straddle. We don't know, like tomorrow only we will come to know, tonight only we will come to know whether these straddles are going to be in profit. Even that 17,200 straddle we might do something, but the 17,000 straddle will get into trouble. We'll have to break our head tomorrow morning. And in terms of if you see the FII data, FIIs have bought for 61.72 crores, and DIs have bought for around 383 crores. Now, this is the usual thing which happens before a binary event, especially when Federal Reserve is coming out with interest rate hike, so on and so forth, or whatsoever. These are all the things which happen. So no FII activity, no proprietary desk activity, no retailer activity. That's why you are experiencing the market very flat. So there should be some activity, right? So everyone, every Tom, Dick and Harry, or every participant in the market is expecting for Federal Reserve event. So once that is out, we can see the real color of the market. And let me give you some facts about, before going into the participant voice open interest, let me give you a fact about this Federal Reserve. Now, Federal Reserve, even though they told they are going to increase the interest rate by 50 basis point, and because of this banking turmoil, they are not likely to increase the interest rate by 50 basis point. But you have to remember, this is the 8th straight time Federal Reserve is going to come out and increase the interest rate, not once or twice. This is the 8th time they are going to come out and increase the interest rate. So for from 4.75, if they increase it by 25 basis point, it is going to be 5% of interest rate. And in spite of all these interest rate hike, still their inflation gauge is very high, which came out at around 4.7% year on year. Compared to last year same time, it was around 4.6. Now it has come to 4.7. These are all, see, 8 times they have increased. They have come to around 5%, but still inflation rate is around 4.6, and it is higher than their last year, which was around 4.5. Now they have no other choice. Actually, they are at a very critical point. They cannot ignore the banking turmoil. At the same time, they cannot allow the inflation rate to increase. So they are at a very crucial point. So what Federal Reserve is going to come out with today is very important. Now they have a target of around how many percent? 2% in inflation. We are at US inflation is at 4.6%, and they have a target of 2%. Still, they have to decrease the inflation by 2.6%. So, in order to decrease the inflation to by 2.6%, still they have to increase the interest rate at least by full 100 basis point or even more than that. So we have a long way to go. Why am I saying all this? Is because we have a very long way to go, and Federal Reserve may not pause or may not decrease the interest rate. That is what I am trying to say outright. Okay. So if you have a different opinion, let me know what you think about this event on the comment section below. Nothing much to talk about the market. Last but not least, we'll see the open interest wise data. Open interest also. Open interest, what we are seeing is huge calls are being actually today morning. I was chatting, posting in the Telegram group. This 17,200 had a huge call option return. Still, it is having from 17,200 to 17,500. Huge call options are being returned, and only 17,000 is having the highest open interest in put option. This is Nifty, and in terms of Bank Nifty, if you see, there is a huge call and put. Short straddle is being returned at 40,000. Then 40,500, 41,000 and 41,500 obviously, and on the downside 39,000 and 39,500. So markets may open flat if this 25 basis point is out, because 25 basis point is already priced in. If it is going to be 50 basis point, or they are going to decrease the interest rate, that is going to jolt the market. So this is what I feel. And in terms of open interest, participant wise open interest, still they have 215,290 active short positions in future. So why should they have so much of position in futures if they think Federal Reserve is not is going to decrease the interest rate? rate, or it's going to pause the interest rate? That is the main question, right? So maybe we will see, we will come to know all these questions we have will be answered tonight 11:30 p.m. That's what I can say. I hope I have summarized everything. As I told you, nothing much to talk. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye.